Hey, good morning. Good morning. It's Friday. It's Reggie Pegues, the Prospering Dad. And it's Friday. It's been a great week. I hope that you had a full week. I hope that you accomplished some things, set some goals, you achieved some things. And if you got knocked off track, just recalibrate, get back in line, and give it another go, all right? Never give up on yourself. So, if you follow me today on YouTube, we're over here on Facebook Live. So as you come on, please type in the comments. Let me know where you're viewing from. Let me know if you're watching live by hashtag live or watching the replay, hashtag replay. So today, let's talk about it. As you can see in the title, we're going to talk about for right now, just put it down. For right now, just put it down. So you may be asking, Reggie, put it down. What is it? Put what down? What? I don't have anything in my hand. I want to talk to you about emotional baggage. I want to talk about past hurts. I want to talk about that thing that you've been carrying around for years that you just won't let go. That's affecting your right now and going to affect your future. That's going to affect the relationships that you've been having, that has not allowed you to be the very best you, that keeps you robbing the people in your life. Good morning, Kivetta. I hope I said that correctly. Give me a thumbs up if I said that correctly. Kivetta McDonald, I think you're a first-time viewer. Welcome to the broadcast. Thank you for joining. So we want to talk about today, we want to talk about that stuff that we carry around. I've been having an amazing conversation. God has put this person in my life that I've been working with this week, and she has such an amazing story. But it made me reflect. It made me remember. It made me think about my own experiences. It made me think about how many of us are carrying around excess garbage. Steve Harvey had a quote in one of his books that I read when he said that we all have a mountain, we all have a hill to climb, and we're all pulling a wagon, and in that wagon is all our stuff. It's our past hurts, it's our family, it's our relationships, it's our obligations. But there are some people that may be in your wagon that instead of helping by throwing a leg out on the outside and helping you try to push, there are people that are in that wagon that are actually dragging their feet. There are people that are in your wagon that are not only compounding what you have to do with their junk. If this makes sense, let me get some thumbs up. So the metaphor is, who's in your wagon? What are you carrying? We all have stuff to carry, but we also have the ability to choose whether for it to be light or for it to be heavy. And it's all in the way that we look at a thing, the way that we think. What do we say? What do we do? So today, you get to choose. You get to choose to put it down. In my own life, we all go through hurts, and I was so grateful when I began to become aware of this, to lessen my burdens, to realize and really sit down and think about certain things. You know those feelings that you have, because see, our mind is designed, because it's so magnificent, it's designed to protect us. But when you learn, sometimes because it's designed to protect us, it will magnify a thing and give us the impression that we don't have power over it. But when you realize everything that you need is inside of you, when you realize that the power is within you, when you realize that you get to determine your outcomes, when you decide to take 100% responsibility for yourself, for everything in your life. When I started taking responsibility for what was good in my life and what was bad in my life, and realizing that everything in my life was the result of the choices and the decisions that I made, things began to get lighter. I started seeing things more clearly. I started being more honest with myself. I started taking responsibility with myself. Hey, Chosen, good morning. I started taking responsibility for myself. I started seeing things in such a way where I started making things lighter. I decided I'm just going to put some stuff down. There was past hurts that I had to deal with, and it was uncomfortable. And everybody talks about comfort zones, but nobody ever tells you what a comfort zone is and how to get there or how to get out of it. But when you start facing the monster, when you start facing that thing that's paralyzing you, it gives you the ability to deal with it. Now, a lot of us don't want to deal with our stuff because, again, as you always hear me say, if you've been following me here, we're out of directed. We want somebody else to do it for us. But when we do that, we give away our power. And here's the thing. If you don't live your life, life will live you. If you don't take responsibility for yourself and you abdicate that responsibility to somebody else, sure, they're going to manipulate the situation to their benefit. Even the best people with the best possible desire for you, that you believe have your best interest. It's just a natural thing that if you're not taking control of your life and you're putting that into somebody else's hands, they're going to create your life in a way that benefits them. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. So that thing that you're carrying around, put it down. It sounds oversimplistic. It sounds too easy. It sounds, confusing. Hey, Tony, good morning. How you doing, bro? Hey, guys, type in the comments. Let me know where you're viewing from. And type hashtag live and hashtag replay if you're watching replay. But type in the comments. I'd love to see where you guys are viewing me from. Good morning, Clara. Good morning. Good to see you. So, as I said, you can just put that thing down. Just put it down. Now, it sounds like, as I said, it sounds oversimplistic. It sounds, too easy. And we live in a world where we have this misnomer of if it's not difficult or if it's not complicated, it's not possible. If you're old enough to remember, there was a song, Don't Worry, Be Happy, by Bobby McFerrin. And people, it was one of the most simplistic songs ever. Don't worry, be happy. That was the catchphrase. And he whistled in the song. It wasn't much to it. It wasn't a whole lot to the song, but he said, don't worry, be happy. Hey, William, good to see you. He said, don't worry, be happy. Now, it's not the phrase. Now, the phrase caught on. It turned into buttons, into T-shirts. It almost damn near turned into a movement, right? But here's what made that song so popular. That it was simplistic. It was very simple. And we, as people, are conditioned to shy away from something that's simple and easy. How many times, I want to ask you, how many times have you said to yourself, there was an opportunity that came to you, right? And you made the statement of something like along the lines of you ended up not trusting it because it seemed too simple. You know what I mean? The phrase escapes me right now, but somebody could drop in the comments. What's that phrase like, we generally say when, it's something's too easy. It's too good to be true. That's too good to be true. Well, you want to know what I've learned? And I'm so grateful that the Creator has shown me, is this. and I've learned through my coaches and mentors and just my business experience. First of all, any opportunity that comes your way. Good morning, Justin. Good morning. Good to see you. I think you're first time viewers. Type in the comments, bro. Let me know where you're watching me from. It's too good to be true. Well, here's something that one of my mentors and coaches taught me. It doesn't cost you anything to look at an opportunity, because you always have the right to say no. And how many opportunities have you passed up in your life because you told yourself it's too good to be true, that's too easy? Well, because God has given us the ability to have dominion over our lives, because he's given us the power, that because of the God that lives in you, because of the Christ that lives in you, not in the sky, not over, but in you. God is in you. The Creator is in you. Because of the power that he's given us, you get to decide. You get to choose. Good morning, Anna. You get to choose. You get to choose to put that thing down. So, like I said, when I looked over my life, and one of the things, and we'll do this on another video about living in the past, but when I look over my life and I look at the decisions that I made to put down those hurts, to put down those things that were holding me back, to be honest with myself and look in the mirror and say, hey, look, you know what? If you really want to change this, you got to put this down. When you begin to do that, when you start taking that kind of control over your life, then doors begin to open, opportunities begin to open. You start attracting the right things into your life. You start attracting the right people into your life. So put it down. Just put it down. Because when we hold on to things in the past, it affects our present. It affects our present. You're stronger than you may even know. But you got to start with you. You have to be your main focus. You cannot be of any value to anyone else in this world, in your life, in your relationship, to your children, to your church, to whatever it is, if you're not well. You're stronger than you know. You're stronger than you even can imagine. And finally, you want to start where you are today. Whatever it is that you've been carrying on. Like I said, one of the young ladies that I'm working with this week, she was telling me about a past hurt that, a situation that happened to her, which was mortifying. It was hard. It was horrible what happened to her, what experience that she had went through, but she was carrying it around for 24 years. The majority of her life, she's been carrying this thing around. And I shared with her something that I shared with somebody else who's on here, that I had studied and experienced myself. And I said, you know what? Write that person that hurt you a letter. You don't have to mail it, but you pour yourself out. Pour your feelings out. Everything that you've been feeling over these 24 years, the pain, the anguish. Get it out of yourself. Purge yourself. Purge yourself. Get it out of your system. Because it's a cathartic thing. It's a release. You got to get that poison out. It's just like cancer. When they discover cancer, generally what they want to do, if it's possible, they want to go in and cut it out and remove it. So I said, just pour it all out. And she shared with me that so far she has like a 10-page letter. And then one of the things in the therapy of this was to, at the end of it, you burn that letter and you release it and you let it go. So I asked her, I said, how are you feeling now about it? And she said, I never thought about this, and I feel so much better because I'm getting it out of my system. I'm getting the toxin out of my system. I'm getting the poison out of my system. And I'm going to burn this letter. She has a a date that she wants to do this by, and she's going to release it. But she's going to get all this 24 years of anguish out of her system. So guys, just put it down. You can write it out on paper if you know, but get it out of your system. Carrying it around is not going to help you. So, I hope you guys got some value out of today. Just put it down. Today could be the day that you choose to change what's going on with you. When you hold on to your past, it affects your present, and that affects everybody else around you. You're stronger than you know. You're stronger than you know. And start today so you can finish strong. Finish your life strong. You deserve to be happy. I hope you got some value out of today. It's Friday. It's a wonderful weekend. I hope that you guys got great plans. I hope the weather is awesome where you are. It's awesome right here in New York today. And you're meant to enjoy it. You're meant to enjoy it. So, go over to my YouTube channel, Reggie B. Pegues, right, on YouTube, and like this video today, or like whatever video that you watch on my channel. Hit the subscribe button there so as I upload new content, you will be the first to know. Hit the notification button here, particularly if you want to join me every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern, unless I'm doing something. And like this video. Everybody that's watching this video, do me a favor, like this video. Like this video. Okay, let's get this up so more people can hear this word. Like this video and share this message today, because somebody you know needs this word today. Have a great weekend. I will see you guys on Monday. Enjoy your weekend. I'll talk to you then.